Today I'm making you travel. We're going to travel first on Boulevard Hamel. We're going to visit a beautiful Victorian house, and we are going to visit China as well, because today we're talking about the Restaurant Général Tao. And to tell you the great history of the restaurant and also the great history of the owner, well, I'm meeting the owner, Miss Shen. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Miss Shen, you have an incredible story because you started as a teacher in China. You were teaching capitalism, and one day you decided that you wanted to try it out and to move to America. Tell me about it.
Yeah, well, I finished my study at teaching in the university in capitalism. So I think, I don't know capitalism. I want to know what's it.
You wanted to live it, to try it out.
Yeah, I want to know what is. So I want to come here. That time, China is very closed. It's not.
It was
open,
very difficult to travel.
Yes, very, very, very difficult to somebody to go outside.
Exactly.
So I make everything to do to go out China. So and finally I find a scholarship.
Yes. So it's the reason why you came to Quebec.
Yes.
Okay, because you tried many other countries, many
ways,
scholarships.
So finally I got a scholarship.
Wow, what a challenge.
Yeah.
And tell me about your first impression of Quebecers when you arrived here. First capitalism, then Quebecers.
Yeah, it's very, very different.
It is.
French is very, very difficult.
Yeah.
But I want to learn it. I like here because the China is a lot of people.
Yes.
But it's very quiet city. It's a beautiful city. So I can practice my capitalist and learn how to operate the capitalist.
And you've learned it very well because you decided to open a business, to start a business, to work in the restoration business at first.
No, when I study here, I work in same time.
Yeah.
In a restaurant, a Chinese restaurant. So I know my partner, and he wants to open a restaurant, but he cannot speak French. So I think I want to help him.
So you decided to create a team?
Yeah. So
and to help him to open a restaurant.
And at the same time, I can practice my capitalist.
It's funny to hear you say, I'm going to practice my capitalism.
In my restaurant.
Yeah, exactly. But it's true. It was the perfect adventure for you.
Yeah. And at the same time, I can learn French from my client.
Which is also a huge challenge.
Yeah.
So you found this house here, a Victorian house on Boulevard Hamel.
Mm-hmm.
The house was built in 1920.
1920, yeah.
Almost a century ago. Mm-hmm. Tell me about the history and, of course, because you fell in love with this house. Something happened.
Yeah. At the first time, we opened a small counter in the beside the university.
Yeah.
And Les Arts de Sainte-Foy.
In Sainte-Foy.
After I want to open a real restaurant.
Something bigger.
Yes,
yeah.
It's a real restaurant and gastronomic, Chinese gastronomic restaurant. So I find this somebody tell me this house. It's great. I
you
like
saw
it.
You fell in love with it.
Yeah. So we opened it after 5 years later, I think.
And you mentioned something very important. You talked about gastronomy, and it's true because you wanted to create a total high-class experience with your restaurant.
Yeah, I think from this week we can introduce the Chinese culture.
Exactly.
Yeah, because the Chinese kitchen is the symbol of Chinese culture. It's very, very symbolic.
You were telling me that in China you divide the, let's say, the recipes or the style of cooking by the regions. So each region has a specialty, but then there is what you call the royal cuisine that englobes everything.
Yeah, it's the find a lot of specialty in the different region is to create the special cuisine.
Yeah.
For the a specialty.
Yeah. But
Royal.
to be a royal specialist, you must be a very authentic cook, and you had to go back to China to find the perfect cook.
Yes, so that is why I find that Mr. Ma is the big chef to come here
And you went
to
back
help
to
me
Beijing
to
to shop for Mr. Ma.
Yeah, for take 3 years I find him to come here.
What do you think about the global image of Chinese cuisine in America? Because it is sometimes associated to a fast food or, let's say, a cuisine that is very accessible. What do you think about it?
Yeah, it's to take the time to introduce the Chinese culture, the Chinese kitchen. It's not very easy, but now from the voyage.
Yes.
Yeah.
After your trip.
After the trip for the Québécois.
Yes. When the Québécois travel to China.
When they travel to China, they knew more.
They understand. So your mission, of course, you wanted to have a restaurant, you wanted to have great food, but you also wanted to tell about your culture.
Yeah.
And it is something that you can do while having a restaurant like General Tao. You can talk to your customers, you can take some time.
Yeah.
Instead of having a fast food counter that you cannot really exchange about the culture.
Yeah, it's a door for Québécois to know more Chinese culture.
Do you think we still have a lot to learn about China?
Yeah, it's a 5,000 years culture. It's a lot of things we can introduce.
Yes, a lot to tell.
A lot of things to tell. Yeah.
About the name of the restaurant, because the restaurant is called General Tao. Why did you give that name to the restaurant?
Yeah, because when I worked in the Chinese restaurant before, there's the plate. It's a General Tao chicken.
Yeah.
Everybody like it.
Super popular.
Yeah, it's very, very popular, especially in Quebec City.
Yeah.
So I take this name. I want to make the high quality General Tao chicken.
And who
Quebec
was General Tao?
General Tao is the real general in the China in the 1080. It's between the 1082 to 1088.
Yes.
The 18th century. It's the real general. It's everybody know it. So he's.
They made a recipe for him, basically, to honor him.
Because he's this kind of chicken, he's very like this.
It was his favorite chicken.
Yes, it's a favorite chicken for him.
Well, General Tao had a good taste because everyone loved General Tao. Yeah. Thank you very much, Miss Shen.
Thank you.